You know, these days it's more and more common to see people with tattoos and shit. Now, my first tattoo ever, which was about 2 years ago, was this one, the Hood Gang tattoo. You see it? Boom. If you know me, you ain't gotta see it because you done seen it. And my second tattoo was this one right here, the Be Strong, with the wheel and the wings. It's like, and I just got two new tattoos today. Look, check it out. I got Street Scholar across my arm. You'll see better views of that later. And I got a musical note on my hand. I'm married to music, baby. I was gonna get hip hop across my finger, but you know, it wouldn't have worked out because like your finger's so small, and that the ink will run into each other eventually and shit, cause your hands stay moist or some shit like that. And I didn't want to fucking have a fucked up tattoo on my hand, so I just got the musical note. 16 notes, 16 bars. That's what I use to take over the world. But yeah, it's like it's a motherfucking like addiction once you get it, cause you know it's my body. Like I want it to be art. Like when people look at it and shit, I want people to see things and be like, yo, what does that mean? Or I want it to be real obvious for people to know what it means or some shit. Like I'm not the type of person that gets tattoos just because they look nice and shit. Like get a butterfly or a fucking heart and it looks good but they don't mean shit. Or you see like stripes or some stupid shit like that. I don't do that. If you like to do that as well and fine, but like I like to get tattoos that mean something. Like the Hood Gang shit. It was really my form of getting hip hop for life on my arm, because Hood Gang is the music I make. It's the group I started. It means all that. The Be Strong was the last words my cousin Diego told me after he died. And the wings and the wheels is for because he loved to drive cars and shit. The Street Scholar, of course, is my name. You know, I had to get my name and shit. There's been girls who got my name tattooed on them before I actually got mine on me. So I had to, you know, step up and get it. And of course, the musical note on my hand. I'm married to music, man. Is what I do. I could never stop making music. Doesn't matter what happens and shit. Like if I couldn't make music, I wouldn't even want to live. That's like my drug and shit. Like everything I do is towards music. I shoot videos. I fucking write songs. I fucking record them. I drop 2 mixtapes a fucking month. I keep going, and I keep going and shit. And I don't ever get writer's block or none of that. It's just when something is right, it's right. Like I'm sure when a guy meets the girl they love or a girl meets the guy they love, they know it's right when it's right and shit. And with music, we've been together for about 3 years now. Actually longer than that, but I would say when I turned into Street Scholar, that's when I really counted from. Because I was rapping before. I've been rapping since I was like 11 or 12. But, you know, we're not the greatest when we start and shit. We gotta find our way. I say about 2-3 years ago is when I found my way and I turned into Street Scholar. So that's how long we've been married. That's how long I've been taking a relationship serious with music. That's even better. That's the way I would say it. That's how long I've been faithful to music. 3 years. So might as well get the ring, you know what I'm saying? Show it off to people and shit. So when people ask me if I'm married, I'm like, yeah, I'm married to music. Yo, that's my girl. Fuck. Like before the 3 years, I wasn't really faithful to her. You know, I was fucking around. I wasn't doing it right. But now I've been doing it right for the past 2.5, 3 years. So now I'm really happy to say that we are officially married. Till death do us part. Alright, so that's I just wanted to explain to y'all why I get tattoos and shit, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a lot more. And you know, it's like it's art. Like I said, some people paint. Like, why can't you just paint on your body and shit? And you obviously can't paint with colors because it should have dry off. Like, you should just get tattoos that mean something that you always gotta think about it. You're 50 years old and you could look on it and be like, that's right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could look at all these tattoos 50 years from now if I make it to it, see, and I could be like, that's right. I don't regret any of this shit. To nothing. And I always think about that before I get a tattoo. I'll be like, yo, can I look at this years from now and shit? No matter what the situation might be. And I can. And I will. That's the way it should be. JoinStreetsHood.com.